Alrighty, YouTubers, I am at another place called S2 Toy Store. They also have lots of statues in here. So I'm gonna show you everything they got in here. This store has tons of fantastic statues and hot toys. So I'll quickly go over all the different hot toys here. We got the Guardians of the Galaxy Thanos, which is pretty cool. That Hulk looks really sweet. Same with Hela. Got that Thor 3. You got Hulkbuster. The whole Avengers line. Yeah, so they got tons of awesome hot toys. Then under here we got some statues. Hulk and Loki. Check out this XM Iron Man Mark 42. And the Iron Man 2 Sideshow stuff. These are old school statues people love. Obviously, we just saw Iron Fist at the other shop. Not sure who that is. XM Electra, I believe Power Girl. Not sure who that right one is. These are all 1/4 scale statues. Here to the left, we have more hot toys. So tons of hot toys in here. Now, these are more of the DC statues and just movie. Down here we have the Sucker Punch line from Gentle Giant. Never seen these in person till now. I will say that my baby doll by Sideshow definitely has a better face. Check out that Jamie Chung. That looks pretty good. Overall, they look fantastic. I'm not a big fan of those glass bases though. Sideshow Catwoman and then Sideshow G.I. Joe. They are more 1/5 the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. These are 1/4. Cobra Commander, the Baroness. Check out that Catwoman. That one's pretty cool. Big base. Nice pose. Face looks good. All right, so now we go into more of the bigger statues. Come over here. Oh, half-scale Iron Man. Ultron on throne. Got this Hulk bust. Wolverine bust. These ones are not super huge for a bust. It's really just the head and a tiny bit of the neck. Alrighty, now check out this huge wall with tons of awesome statues. Got some 1/3 life-size busts. Sideshow Rhino. I've seen that in person. It's a great old school statue. And then the Sideshow's second version of Venom bust. Now I own the newest one, which in my opinion definitely is the best Venom bust ever made. This one looks pretty decent, but the newer one's definitely better. Here is the Black Spider-Man. Now I own the normal version. This one actually looks a lot more bluish than black. Different explosion. Down here you have an Iron Man and War Machine bust. This is battle damaged actually. XM Iron Man, classic. Not a huge fan of that classic look. Next we have Green Lantern. This is Sideshow. I think the Prime 1 Green Lantern is the best Green Lantern out there so far. Sinestro, not bad looking. Pretty tall with how big that thingy's holding is. Old school Thor. Oh yeah, look at that. Fabric costume. This is super old school. Much bigger fan of the newer Thor by Sideshow. Then we have some Prime 1 1/3 scale. So we have Robin, Two-Face. Two-Face looks awesome. Keep telling my buddy who's collecting this line to get Two-Face. He just looks super cool. Look at that. He's holding a giant like Gatling gun. And the coin. Yeah, Two-Face is definitely Really, really impressive. I like this. And Robin looks great. And I've done videos on these guys before, and I own these two. Let's check out Nateri. So I've never seen her in person till now. I do own the 1/4 Nateri. This is like the legendary scale is how you'd describe it. But it looks fantastic. It's huge. I wouldn't say it's half scale. It's a little bit, maybe just 1/3 scale. You know, considering how big the Avatar were, you know. Next, we have the freaking Kratos bust in 1/3 Sony, which I own. You know, I did sell the Sony one. Saruman. Mine is a repaint version, which does look better, I will say. My repaint looks better. Here we have the ECC Blade Trinity bust. You know, obviously I own the entire Blade ECC line, but this definitely looks cool. It's wide, pretty tall. You know, considering Sauron is 36 inches, he looks like about 33, 34. It's not as good as the Blade bust, the one I own, the Reaper, but it's definitely very impressive. All right, next we have a Penguin from Batman Returns. No idea who made this. Looks like it's Hollywood Collectors Gallery. All right, then we have some Sideshow 1/4. I own that Batman. These are the old school ones. Looks like they're using some acrylic displays to help that lean with that Superman because it's sculpted. Hawkeye, Captain America. This Thor bust is huge. Look at that. That like ear wing thing is massive. So there's an overall look. Tons of awesome stuff. Love that Drake bust. Matt Nightiri. Very cool. That Two-Face is so cool looking. And here in the middle, we actually have some Hot Toys Batmobile, which, you know, I showed you previously. There's the, I believe it's the 89 Batmobile. Those are massive. And here we have some more stuff. Red Skull Batman bust. Superman, which I own. Star Wars stuff. And then we have this Wolverine X23. This is a custom piece, I believe. I'm not sure which studio made it. It's pretty impressive, though. It's hard to see their faces, but that's a big, you know, it's like, look at my hand in size comparison. That's really impressive. I like that. Definitely want to display that probably slightly up high. Looks like they're maybe destroying a Sentinel together. Very cool. Next, you have the ECC Cinemaquette Iron Man. This is from Avengers 2. I've seen this before. It's a very impressive piece. Massive base. You know, like, look at the half-scale base versus this one. This is a very big base. I think it's too big. Frankly, they should have made it much smaller. I don't mind the base. You know, it's similar to the Iron Studios Mark 42 base that I used to own. The pose is decent, although it feels kind of small for a 1/3 because of the pose. You know, 1/3s need to have presence. There's the Avengers half scale, which I do own and have a video on. Next is this Iron Patriot. Now, I think this might be a custom, but it's massive, bigger than the Iron Man, as you can see. It looks pretty good, especially, you know, I'm pretty sure this is either a custom or it's the Imaginarium Arts. One of the two. But it looks awesome. You can just see 1/3 versus half. There's also a Terminator bust down there. Kind of hard to see that because it's down on the ground. Hot Toys. Yep, so this is just another little shop I found here at Green Hills, so check it out. Now, tons of cool stuff. A lot of high-end, old-school stuff. Really cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, have a great day. Alrighty, so here is another store. It's not actually open, S2 Toy Store. Here at Shopsville, Green Hills, they have tons of amazing statues here outside. So I'm gonna quickly show you this. We have Scar. This is really cool. Sorry, there's gonna be a glare here. That shop's not actually open. So I'll try to angle it the best I can. Here's some Disney Sideshow stuff. Pretty cool. We have Sandman with Doctor Strange. Now I own the Sandman. There's Doctor Strange by XM Studios, which looks great. If only it was movie, then I'd absolutely get it. Not sure if there's stuff inside. There's actually not a lot inside, so which is fine. But here they have tons of cool stuff. So they have a bunch of dioramas. Blade versus Dracula. Superman versus Darkseid. Captain versus Red Skull. Psylocke versus someone with like 6 arms. Some 1/4 scale. The Black Canary. Not sure who that right is. The old Mystique. Oh yeah, these are, I'm not sure several of these are. Here's the Sideshow Poison Ivy. The XM one is way better, for sure. X23, I'm pretty sure that's a custom. Do the top row first. So the Daredevil. It looks about 1/5 scale. Jack Murdoch with his father. Punisher. Yeah, there's, oh look, here's the 2 red skulls. Now, I own the one in the back. The left one was one I was considering. This one right here. The thing I like better about this newer one is that face. That face sculpt is killer. But the pose, you know, and the other base looks better. So here's an Arnold. Looks pretty good. I've always eyeballed this Terminator, but it's very small and I'm glad I never got it. See that? All right, so here's some pieces I've never seen that I'm glad to see now. Babe, make sure you watch the water. I'm too big going. Okay. All right, so this is from Clash of the Titans. That's the exclusive head, but not the exclusive hand. Almost bought this multiple times. So many times. The face doesn't look that amazing, but it's not that horrible either, actually.
This shop and that shop is the same owner, the same guy.
All right, so this is Van Helsing. Yeah, this does not look super impressive. Likeness is off. Hair looks like a doll, to be honest. I'd say Clash of the Titans definitely looks better. Then we got an Elvis statue. Never even seen that before. Dr. Doom, you know, I own those two. The Sideshow. I'm not a fan of that Vader. Boba Fett. There's the G.I. Joe diorama. I actually owned that at one point and sold it. Just too small scale. Now, I'm not sure who made this. I think this is Poltergeist. But it looks very, very cool. Real hair. The eyes are creepy looking. The teeth are creepy looking. That's actually really cool. There's my Freddy.
Same shop. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
All right, now down here we have a Rocky bust by Howard Sent. He's a custom sculptor. He's quite popular. That's quite impressive, actually. Here's some Lord of the Ring busts. These are really cool. Got the cave troll. I'm not sure what scale this is, but I would beg to differ that might be 1/4 scale for a cave troll. Very cool. Then the Balrog bust. This is much bigger than my Weta. The Weta is more detailed, but this is definitely a lot bigger. And then the Morgul Lord bust. These are Sideshow, I believe. I love that cave troll. That thing's sick. And then we have this Sauron bust. Looks good. Although I almost bought this at one point and I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't think it's worth the money. Cave troll. Got some Hellboy busts. So I own the glove. Almost bought that bust actually at one point. Didn't. get a good look at that bust and the soft details. Not as good for a life-size bust. Really does need glass eyes. I love that cave troll bust though. That thing's so impressive. See just all these statues right here. This is actually a continuation of the other store. Let's get a close-up though of that Howard Scent Rocky. Looks really good. You just got beaten the crap out of. You just won. There's only 20 of these made. I don't think it's silicone or anything. It doesn't look like glass eyes. Just looks like resin, even resin hair. But it is, you know, cloth obviously material and towel with gloves. So if you're a big Rocky fan, that'd be a good piece to own. Lots of cool stuff though. There you have it. There's some stuff inside, but mostly just a lot of boxes. There you have it though, folks. Let me know your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe.